Welcome, this is fucking Flares. This is the Morimens video guide going over the spreadsheet and all the data you need to know as a beginner and as an expert. I just woke up, it's 4:30 a.m. I'm doing this right before work because I have sleep issues. Okay, let's get started. The intro. This is my ID if you want to add me. I probably won't add you back in most cases. I've cleared all the content in the game hard mode. I got basically every achievement, reached almost 4K ELO in PvP once, and this intro page shows the premise, and this is the content index. So right now I have the current new banner and the rerun banner. These will always be updated the day of, and I'll place their grade here, which is their ranking on the tier list, on my tier list at least. So I would usually put a description in these two boxes on what I think about the unit and what Utter thinks about the unit, and their wheel right down here. And if we get new information on new rerun banners, I'll add them here, and potential grade, ignore this. This is for last champion. And these are the potential upcoming reruns. So this just means that if the next rerun is this color, it will be this unit because of how reruns in this game work. I'll go over that later. This is just a list of everyone who has beaten all the content currently in English chat hard mode. These are the people who are currently working on it. So these are who you should actually listen to. This is a premiere on what to use Arc 1, which is what most players watching this video will focus on, which is chapters 1 through 9. So you want to use these 3 R wheels. I'll go into that in a little bit. So premiere. This will show you basically the basic menu options. I might update this with more in the future. So this is what this game's energy looks like. This is the golden rose or currency. This is premium currency. This is silver, which is you convert them into limited pools. Do not use them for anything else, even energy, unless you're, spending a little bit of cash. These are standard pools. These are limited pools. This is where you go for the main story mission. After you click this button, it pops up 5 buttons. This is the main story. This is what you spend your daily tokens on. It costs 7. These are repeats of past events. They're very long story plus combat stages. These are 3 tokens. They're short story plus combat stages. These feature an awaker. So if you're interested in their posse or their story, do these. They also give a few pure cores and EXP. These are past collab events. Oh, right now the only one is My Turn, which is their last game. This is a breeding frenzy. It is exactly what you think it is. Once you get a Waker up to Affinity 10, you can breed them. Some of the stories may be not safe for work, and if you have any problems with extreme acts of violence during romance, then don't go through Goliath's story. This is Trapeze. This is the PvP section. I'll make a PvP section in the future. This is the Battle Pass. This is the send your Awaker out to get mats. Just get the EXP mat and the, endgame mats. Should be no explaining. The higher level you are, it's like same as every other gacha game. These are where your missions are. So mission report, growth record, realm mastery, career achievements. I'll just pull that up now. So mission report, you do these missions in sequence and they give you a little bit of investigator badge and silver and tons of keeper XP. Recommended you do these. Growth record, these are just what you get when you level up. Most players, if they don't whale, will be around level 60 after completing the story in a week or so. If you spend like a little bit of money and have been playing for like 5 months, you'll be this level. If you spend more money, you'll be this level, which is what Monchi's at. If you spend tons of money and you play the game for a year, you should be level 95 or 96 in here. Keeper level does not matter, as I state multiple times, for missions. They do matter for HP value in a sense, but you can clear all content with low account level. Career achievements, these are just where the achievements are. So interlude, this is where you spend energy, farm resources, and this is the cash shop. Starter realm guide is where I put the basic info of each realm for new players to start. So chaos, what they do, images, you need to pull blue basically. Tip for new players, these are the standard pool units and these are the limited standards, meaning that they were limited but are added to the standard pool. How it works is that you have a 1 in 6 chance of pulling usually. All of the standard pool wakers have a 1 in 6 chance. These share the 1 in 6 chance. So right now, DAF is the same chance as everyone else in Ultra. But every other realm, you have a 1 in 12 chance of getting that specific unit you want. Remember that for blue, you want to click the stance and change it to Silent C in most cases for defense. Remember, click the tentacle, get Silent C. Same for Caro, you can click it to heal. Old Trash, you can click it to get an inspiration early. So besides Chaos, you can click their mechanic to do something. So this is what all new players should use, the Costco build, as I coined it. So basically, use these 3 R wheels in all of Act 1, meaning chapters 1 through 9. They are broken and they will carry you for hard mode. Don't think as a new player that SR wheels or SSR wheels are better than R wheels. In most cases, R wheels are the most useful wheels in Arc 1, meaning these 3, which is really nice if you're a free-to-play player. The reason why is that these 3 wheels allow you to clean out the shop, basically. This one, the eye, allows you to buy cursed relics, which they are completely broken. This lets you to rewind or reset a shop for free in 1 shop limit, which is very valuable. This gives you 30 black sigil at the start and 2 relic cap, which you'll hit. This one's the least important because it only gives you gold and 2 relic cap, but if you're already struggling, you can drop it for something else. But I recommend you run all 3 of these. And these are just random cursed relics I put that are good. There are more that are very good. I'm just extremely lazy. And don't believe Monchi's lies. Cursed hat or magic hat is the best relic in the game. If you disagree with that, you're not a human being. You're just some kind of freakish monster. You just gotta hope that it's 2 cards and 2 Arithmetica, dude. It's worth. And if you get fucked over, it's just a skill issue, dude. This is my hard mode Act 1 chapter guide. I had this repeat again. So I list the chapter gimmick. I was planning to do that for all these, but these 6 chapters honestly are pretty brain dead. So I don't need to put more detail. Maybe when they add madness mode I will. But right now I have, for every chapter that is moderately difficult for new players, I add what awakeners to use to abuse the gimmick, and the boss / mobs to look out for, and what they do or what to do. I will continue adding them here and in the hard mode Act 2 guide. The hard mode Arc 2 guide is have the relic tier list because the relics are different over here and their rating. I rate some S tier relics in Clem's because she's that useless. And here we get that repeat but for chapter 2. Because putting it in this one will make it too long, so I split it because most new players won't get here. This is where I put all the updated tier lists. This is Gale's original tier list. This is his new, longer tier list that I had to make separate. I was going to put it here, but it wouldn't fit. So this is his new tier list. This is his old tier list. This is Corn's tier list. This is the China tier list. I'm going to go on a small rant now, so you can feel free to skip this. This is the worst way to rate any tier list in Gacha. This is fucking garbage. Do not put SS, 2A ranks, and end it with C. A tier list should end at S and F. S being the highest. S standing for meta-defining, meaning these awakeners break the game. You don't need an SS. You don't need an SSS. You don't need an SSS+. You need a single S. For bad units, you need an F. You need to use the full scale. Why do you not use the full scale? Are you guys allergic to using D and F? Also, use C. C is average. C does not mean bad. C means it can be used. It is okay. It is fine. D is below average. F is trash, okay? B, above average. A, prime of their tier. S, they are completely broken. The best the game has ever seen. Breaks the meta. Everyone wants to use them. Should be nerfed. That's what S stands for. Okay? Please, do not use 2 A's. Look at this. Look at this. Why do you have A and A+? Why is there no D and F? Why are these units in C? Again, completely garbage way to make a tier list. So, any Chinese viewers watching, don't do that. So, right now I have I have my tier list here. S, meta defining. Kawil, obviously. Jilla, 24 now, and Arc 2. They're all pretty good. A, C, average means you can use them. D, they underperform, but they can be used in niche cases. F, right now, they're in seriously needs a buff. This is just a fun waifu or husbando tier list I made. And these are the upcoming units and where I placed them based on how they look. This is if I update the tier list any patch, I'll put my reasoning here. Start and endgame comps. So these are endgame comps, and whoever made them I credit over here or where I found them, meaning that these comps have cleared all the hard content in the game, and they can clear all the hard content in the game. These are starter team comps. So these three, Aurora has a good Discord page. Click this to go to it. This is a good starter comp for new players. This is also a really good starter comp that I made using only standards, no limiteds. You'll clear most of the chapters with this. This is Covenants. You unlock this at level 35. This shows you what stat you can roll on each Covenant piece. So don't waste your energy trying to get a Covenant piece that does not exist. And what stats can roll. So this means that you can roll this as its main stat or substat. It only has a pool of 4 for each number. This is all the Covenants in the game. The devs said that they're not adding anymore, so this is it. I put green as in it's used frequently, yellow as in it's sometimes used, and this as in it's hardly used. So good ones are Further, Dreams, Scarlet, Feast, April. So this is transcription. You click it. I'll pull up the game, show you. So this is just for level 55 players. So most players don't worry about this for now. Let's see which team. There we go. So right now you can strengthen a Covenant piece. You can strengthen it to plus 12, which buffs its main stat up to this. Or you can reroll. This is the RNG of the game, the real RNG. So you can lock it, which consumes 1 for locking 1, 2 for 10 for locking 2. So you roll it until you have good enough stats. Whales would get 3 perfect, but I recommend for most players just do 2 perfect and 1 good one. So you get these from events. You get these from Battle Pass events, and you buy 10 from the shop. Every week usually. Dailies and weeklies. The daily quest is just play 50 cards. Also do daily trapeze or D-dive, rank 1. Do whatever here. The weeklies is this. You use this to farm materials. D-tide, this is the end game. I have another section on it. I'll go over later. Blah blah blah. Basic facts in question. I'll add more later. Okay, I split the spreadsheet into several because it became too large to upload to Google. So this is the cash shop guide. So I put the value if you want to know what to buy. So this is what the monthly looks like. And you buy these every month. This is a wheel dupe, and this is a Awaker dupe. You can use this to dupe an SSR Awaker. Use this only on limited. You can use them on standard. It's not recommended. You're just wasting this valuable item here. These are the Battle Pass exclusive wheels. Once you get one, you can buy a dupe every month for 400 sediment. This one's the best one. It's universally loved, followed by Birth in R2. So going over this, let's go see it in game. One of the best packages is the pre-orders. These are limited times. I already bought this, so before each pass, you'll get a pre-order. It is always 130 pools worth of pools and silver, plus whatever map they decide to put here. This can be like anything. They can be from pens to whatever, and usually an avatar at the end. So this is very good value. I have it here as this is 26,000 to 26,000 silver value. Cost this much, 33 bucks for 25 cents a pool. So it's worse than a monthly, but a monthly is always going to be the best. So these you buy only if you run out of things to buy. You can tell I haven't bought them. They're good value, but they're permanent. So there's no reason for me to buy it unless I want to spend money on the game. This is, you go to the store. This is where you buy the monthly. This game is unique, is that it's not capped at 60. You can buy enough monthlies for a year if you want. So if you want to spend money, just buy a year ahead of time for like, I guess, 300 silver. These are the regular cash shop. So these 3 here are updated, or 4 are updated every patch, are limited, but these are very, 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 very bad values. Do not get these. So this goes up in value every time you buy it. This is the Investigator Special 2 reward. This is the after you complete Arc 1, you get this. So this is the Battle Pass course record. That's what it's called. So as we get at level 4, you get the BP. So what people don't know is, let's see, where is it? Advanced course, here we go. You can choose to buy the regular Battle Pass with money, which unlocks these. I recommend only buying this, or you can auto buy this, which gives you an instant 10 level immediately, and special profile icons, which are, I think in my opinion, worthless. 10 mana fin, and this. This doubles your daily reward, meaning you get double Keeper EXP, double Pure Course, double Silver, etc. And also you unlock everything into PvP mode without spending. So it is technically bad value if you want limited pools, but if you want Keeper EXP and standard pools, you can get this, or the icons, but I would never get this. So that's it for the Battle Pass. Remember, by this, the FOMO packages is a bit of a controversial take. I think you should never buy this because it's way too expensive, unless you're a whale. But whales do like buying this because they don't want an RNG. So that's up to you. But I still wouldn't buy it. So this is my D-Tide endgame guide. What is D-Tide? Why D-Tide? When D-Tide? How D-Tide? So these are the breakpoint rewards and the rewards. So this is a full pyramid. You get this at hitting 300, which is alert 1. Let me pull up this. It's more easier. I already reset stuff for this. I'm probably going to redo that and not reset this, but you usually get 360 or 375. But, let's see the rewards here. Yep. This allows you to raise your Awaker level by 2 levels up to additional 10 levels. So if your Awaker cap is 60, which most players are, you can raise your Awaker to level 70. This is the only way to raise your Awaker level past that point. These you need 25 of, combined with the previous material, to raise an additional 10 levels. So if you want level 80 or 90 Awakers, you have to do D-Tide. So 300 is very easy to do. You just do alert 1, everything. Any new player can do it, as alert 1 is extremely low level. You can breeze through it. It's recommended to do 350 because that's when the good rewards end. So the common strat is just do alert 3 everything. I think that's kind of dumb because some of the late stages are harder for new players because these are the harder bosses. I list them here. So the rules are wave 1 will always be the easiest wave because the boss pool is only elite bosses from early chapters. Wave 2 is a bit of a mixed bag. It is elite bosses from the later chapters. Some of them, like Aisha, is extremely difficult. So you want to alert 5 or alert 4 wave 1 so you can bump one of the later waves down to wave 2 or even wave 1 if you do alert 5 wave 1. And wave 3 will always be straight to a boss fight. So this week's N is a harder boss than usual because he has counter and all the ads spawning. So as I continue to update this guide, I'll port over maps and make my own from the Chinese community. There's all credits to the Chinese community for making these. They make these really nice maps for D-Tide that are very useful that I use frequently. But I'll probably make an English version with English text in the future, not right now. And I have another hour or two to get ready for work, so let's keep going. This is something I'm working on, which is I'll write an in-depth breakpoints, recommended wheel, recommended covenant. Not now, though. This is for future me to worry about. Okay, I think that's everything. What else should I cover here? Assignments, trapeze. Oh, PP. PP is fair and balanced. Unlike other gachas, your ranking does not matter. I have 3 whatever now. Yeah, I usually get top rewards. But there are a lot of good comps you can use. You can copy my comp. I would not recommend it because no one has made it work but me because this is the pure RNG comp. This is mine. So you can do this in lieu of D-Dive every week. Did I do D-Dive yet today? Nope, did not do D-Dive today. So this is D-Dive. You get rewards. So the rewards for here is just the currency, the pearl currency. So these are all the other currencies. So again, every month you buy Falling Sun Nuke if you have it, Prototype Vision, and the Loot Master. You can basically ignore everything else. Gold voucher, I only do use this twice every day. Some people reset. I don't do that because I'm cheap. These are the black I revived for value here. I'm saving. Red corners. I think I went over earlier. Oh, neat. Yeah, that's it.